We're going to talk a little bit about email and some of the functionalities that Outlook has. And this is not meant to be an exhaustive overview of anything and everything that you can do in email, just some of the basics that you're actually going to use on a day-to-day basis so that you know how to use them when you need to. If we're going to send an email to somebody, we just want to click this new button. I'll click on that here real quick, show you that the new email comes up. If you want to reply to somebody who sent an email to you, you click the reply button. If there was an email that was sent to several people and you want to reply to all of them at one time, you click the reply to all. And if you want to send an email that you've received to somebody who did not initially receive it, that's when you click the forward button. So let's take a look at a new email here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just start typing in my name. And then I clicked the tab key there. And since I was on the correct person, it just fills that in for me. Now, if you haven't sent an email to this person before, it's not going to show up like that. So what you need to do is click the to button. Let me just drag that in here and find the person that you're looking for. So I'm Mark Trigo, and there I am. I'm highlighted. So you can click the to button. It'll pop me in there. CC is a carbon copy. It's just if you want somebody else to see the email, you can pop them in there. And BCC means blind carbon copy. So anybody you put in here, like Mr. Mark Trigo and Mr. Mark Trigo, then these people up here are not going to know that this email was sent to these people down here. It's a blind email or a blind carbon copy. So we've got all of our people in there, and then you can click in here and type a subject, and down here is going to be your message. While we've got this email open here, I'm going to show you a couple other things that are going to be helpful for you to know. Number one is how to attach a file. This can be anything from a Word document to a PDF, photos, videos, anything like that. So click the attach file, and I just double clicked on the file there, so you're going to see an attached Word document right there. Now, if you want to make this a high importance email, something that somebody should read right away, you just go ahead and click this button right here. That means it's of high importance. And then if it's not of any real importance, you can click the low importance button. By default, it doesn't have either of these clicked, but we're going to go ahead and leave the high importance button clicked there. And I'm just going to go ahead and click send here, and we should receive that email from me. So I've got my email that showed up here, and you can see by this little exclamation point here that it's high importance, and this little paperclip icon shows it has an attachment with it. So as we go over here, we can see up at the top, this message was sent with high importance, and then here's my attachment that I sent. And if you just double click that, the attachment actually shows up for you. All right, and the next thing we're going to take a look at is deleting items. So I'm done with this email and I want to get rid of it. So there's a couple of different ways I can get rid of it. I can just click the delete key on my keyboard, which is what I did just there. Or I can highlight it here and click the X button. That's going to delete it. Or you can right click and there's another delete option right there. Any way that suits you is just fine. Now, as we look at the left side of the screen, you're going to see sort of a navigation area. And right now we're on the inbox. And if I want to see that email that I just sent to myself, I go to my sent items, and there it is. And there's a list of all the sent emails I've had recently. Here's your deleted items folder. Anything that you delete goes in here. Any unfinished emails that you've written and just never sent will go into your drafts folder. And then you'll see your inbox here again and your junk email if you do have any in here. So if we go down here, I want to show you the proper place at NCC to create your own folders if you want to save emails. Is going to be under the personal folders section. So if you highlight this personal folders area, just left click on it, and then you right click on it, you can go down to the new folder option. And I'm just going to type new folder. And then click OK. And as you see right here, my new folder showed up. I don't have any emails in there, so let me show you how to get it in there. I'm going to go back to my inbox and just click and drag until I get to the new folder area and just let go of my mouse. And there you go. That one is filed away for later use. And if you need to find an email that you misplaced or you didn't file it away and you find that you need it, you can come up here and type in the search box. And I'm just going to type my name here because that's usually the easiest way to, to look for something. Is by the name of the person that sent it to you. So you'll see that, well, I didn't find what I was searching for. Click here to try again in all mail items. And that'll basically look through everything, all the different folders, and it'll find it for you. So you can see that these keywords that I typed in up here are highlighted, and it found all the emails that have my name in it. And now with your email signature, and what I mean by email signature is when you set up a new email, this area right here, it's my name, position, address, things like that. How you set that up is you actually go up to the Tools menu here, and you go down to Options, and then you're going to go to Mail Format, and down to Signatures. And so you can do a couple of things here. You can just have a standard reply for everything, or you can have an email signature that goes out on new emails and emails where you respond to people. I happen to have two different ones here. I've got my standard, so that's for my new emails. And then any replies, I just put my name because there's really no longer any need for anybody to know my title and phone number and everything because it's already in that email. So let's say I want to create a new one. I want to click the new button here and let's title it Test Signature. Now you see the test signature is right here. And let's say I'm going to put in my name with Test Signature underneath it. And I'm going to use this for all my replies and forwards. So if I go under the replies and forwards box, I can choose none. I can have no reply at all. I can choose my previously created one labeled replies. I can choose standard, or I can choose test signature, and I'm going to do that and click OK. Then we'll click OK here. And then we'll see as we reply to somebody that that's actually going to show up here as my test signature. And one more thing we're going to take a look at here is your out-of-office assistant. So whenever you're out of the office, it's really nice when people send you emails that you can automatically respond to them and let them know that you're not in the office at that time, so they're not expecting an email reply from you. And you go up to the Tools menu here and just go ahead and select Out-of-Office Assistant. And that'll actually pop it up here. You see now I've got my Do Not Send Out of Office Auto Reply selected. And in order to turn it on, you want to click Send Out of Office Replies. And then you just type in whatever you want here, click OK, and then that'll actually be on. And you can see down here that the auto replies are on. And it should notify you next time you log in that the out of office replies are on. In order to turn that off, you just go to the Tools menu again, Out of Office Assistant, and then you select Do Not Send Them.